Have you ever found yourself wondering what it would be like to see Larry David reprise his iconic role as George Steinbrenner from the classic sitcom Seinfeld? Well, wonder no more. Uh, in a recent ad for Topps, David brings back the beloved character one last time, and it's every bit as hilarious as you'd expect. As a fan of television and comedy, I have to say that David's portrayal of Steinbrenner in Seinfeld was always a highlight of the show. And while he may not be physically present in the Topps ad, um, his voice work is just as spot on as ever. In the ad, David reprises his role as Steinbrenner, who is trying to convince Tony Gwynn to join the New York Yankees. Uh, of course, Steinbrenner has his own unique way of doing things, and it's up to Jerry Seinfeld to try and keep things on track. But even with Seinfeld's help, Steinbrenner is still Steinbrenner, and he's not afraid to make some unconventional decisions. Uh, and at one point, he even declares, "Now it's time for calzones," in a nod to one of the show's most memorable lines. For those who may not be familiar with Seinfeld, the show was a groundbreaking sitcom that aired from 1989 to 1998 and co-created by David and Jerry Seinfeld. The show was known for its witty humor and memorable characters, including George Steinbrenner. In fact, the character of Steinbrenner was so popular that David provided the voice for the character in several episodes of the show. And while Steinbrenner was never physically present in the show, his influence was always felt, often making things more difficult for George. Despite not being physically present in the Topps ad, David's voice work as Steinbrenner is still every bit as hilarious as it was in Seinfeld. And for fans of the show, it's a fun little nod to one of the show's most memorable characters. So if you're in the mood for a little bit of nostalgia and some good laughs, be sure to check out the Topps ad featuring Larry David as George Steinbrenner. It's a delightful treat that's sure to bring a smile to your face. And with that, thank you for watching. And until next time.